Hello everyone, this is Jason Roten with Primitive Life Training. I wanted to do another little simple video today to demonstrate the multifunctional uses of natural products like fatwood. My last video, the fatwood torch, real simple, simplistic thinking. Was it something that came out looking like I paid $100 for it? No, but it works, and that's the point of survival, is that it works. And in any situation, when I go into the woods, once I'm there at least 24 hours and I have established my water, fire, food, shelter, and clothing, or I like to put clothing as an individual category of its own, aside from shelter. But anyway, if I've established that, no matter where I'm at home, so I call it living. But it's just little simple things like this that I'm fixing to show you that most people take for granted. Fatwood, waterproof, Firestarter. That's all you gotta say about that. Waterproof Firestarter. A lot of people are like, yeah, well, you know, if you ain't got no way to put a direct flame to that and it's pouring down rain, you're not gonna get anywhere with it. Well, we're gonna see if that's true or not today. We're going to see if we can still get a spark from what I'm going to do here with it dry and possibly damp or a little wet. Anyway, so got a stick of fatwood. As you can see, it's pretty rich. And this little stick here, once processed correctly, you can pretty much start and keep going a whole fire, because all you need to do is get some kind of light to light this. This will burn long enough to burn your other tinder and start you a coal bed. So what I like to do is I like to take my fat wood. A lot of people will feather that wood, make feather sticks out of it. That's real good. However, it's hard to light that with a ferro rod. So what I like to do is I like to turn my knife with a 90-degree angle like that and start scraping. And what you're going to get is a very fine sawdust-like shavings. And I like to take that right directly from the richest looking part of that fatwood. And you can see there it's beginning to build up. And it's light, fluffy, just like sawdust. And you just keep on scraping until you have whatever desired amount you want. And as you can see, that's just tons of little curls like you would get if you were trying to feather that. However, they are very, very thin and don't take much of a strike at all from a ferro rod. Now, just to demonstrate this, I'm going to use this to represent this in a big fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ferro rod and my multi-striker tool. Thanks for sending it to me, by the way. You know who you are. I'm going to just scrape a little bit of that off in there, and instantly we have a fire. And then you would take that stick, get it lit. Once that's burning, you got fire in another spot. So, now then, let's test this theory out and see if I'm right about doing this the same way, but with this, after this has been dampened by rain or whatever. So, give me just a minute. H2O. Fatwood. Fatwood and H2O. Fatwood damp. It is definitely curling up different than it would if it was dry, but it's still very thin curls. This stuff is a lifesaver. I love fatwood. Every time I go in the woods, I try to find some fatwood. Now then, as you can see, we scraped all of that off from the damp side. Now, may take more than one strike this time, but let's see. Look at there. So, waterproof Firestarter. This is Jason Rope with Primitive Life Training. Hope you enjoy.